The 19th of May 1944. Having completed her escort duty last time, U-606 has been given another patrol assignment. Your orders are to travel to sectors C06 to CP7 on the Mediterranean Sea and travel 2,500 kilometers inside to complete the patrol. You may receive additional orders upon reaching the area. Anticipated number of vessels in the area is expected to be small. However, intelligence also advises strong winds are forecast in the target area, which may impede your hunting. You expect a minimum tonnage of 10,000 tons of trade shipping as a completion of this patrol. Good hunting, Captain. Hi everyone, welcome to U-606 weekly patrol log. Now, it's the 26th of May 1944. We set sail almost a week ago from La Spezia, and we've come down here to the southeastern part of the Mediterranean, sort of just off the Egyptian or Palestine coast, and we've spotted smoke on the horizon. Oh, it's that's a Dido light cruiser.
Alarm!
Yeah, merchant ships, lots of ships, oil tankers, lots of destroyers. Right, take us down, clear the deck. Let's get going. Go on everyone, down we go. Everyone down.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Right, here we go then. Periscope depth. We've got smoke on the horizon. Ships there, can't see there. Okay, we've got ships doing all sorts of crazy things. They're going in all different directions. What is going on here? So there is a... Ooh, that's a heavy... That's a county class cruiser. By the looks of it, and that looks like a tanker, destroyer. Okay, so there's nothing that way, is there? No, it looks clear this way. So it's all kind of port side of our bow. So we've got corvette or destroyer there. Something behind this oil tanker. Are they doing evasive maneuvers, or are they doing some sort of weird maneuver? They are turning and they're moving quickly. That looks like quite a bulky ship back there. Maybe it's just a destroyer, I'm not sure. That is a counter-class cruiser. That is a destroyer. That is a NA-1. Corvette. An Empire something or other. Bell maybe? Tower? Who knows? Can't make out the flag on that one, but that is a Liberty, perhaps? Something similar. That looks like a corvette or something, or destroyer going the opposite direction. I wonder if there's another U-boat in the area, because everything has gone to hell. They're all scattered, haven't they? That could be the Dido class cruiser there. So potentially, there's a couple of cruisers here. Now, cruisers are not our bread and butter. We're not here to sink the cruisers, but it's a blooming cruiser. Yeah, I think... Look at them. I think there must be... Gonna wait for depth charge splashes in a minute, because I assume there must be another U-boat in the area doing some attacks, because they're all over the place. Oh, they're going to collide? Or is it just... Maybe it's just the periscope making things look closer than they actually are. Got to fire a torpedo there. Good chance of hitting something. No, they're fine. Okay. Okay, so they've turned around us, so I've had to turn the boat as well. So there's the NA-1. Then they've got a corvette. Then another corvette. Then the oil tanker, which is probably going to be our primary target. The cruiser is sailing off there. Oh, maybe the cruiser's going to come behind us and we can fire our T5 homing acoustic torpedoes at her. That would be good. But let's line up. This is a British tanker here. Let's get this identified. This is going to be primary target. So it's not a Dale class. It's a wave class, isn't it? Yeah, I recognise that. Potentially 11,000 tons. Oh, cool. This could be our entire patrol in one. I assume it's probably going to be about 7 knots, but let's not make assumptions. You know what they make.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
So I do have the snorkel up at this point, which they may spot, but I've got the engines on electric, so it's not emitting any smoke. So we're just using it for air at the moment. But yeah, I might have to bring the snorkel down in a bit. "11 knots. Is that because they are doing evasive manoeuvres? Yeah, this could be interesting for sure. And they're 4,700 meters away. Okay, hydrophone is 73 degrees to port, and the actual distance is 3,000 meters, so that was slightly out. We've got a T5. Okay, we'll hold that. We've got T3, T3, T3.
Rohr 2,
I reckon we load
bewässern.
2.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
T3s.
Fertig. Rohr
I'm going to
3,
increase
bewässern.
that to 3,400 meters and then turn left. Maybe 300. That's fine. Dispersion. Let's get that right. Yeah, 11 meters depth. It's fine. We probably could go with magnetic, but I'm just going to go with what we've got. Tubes 2 and 3. Fire.
Los!
2 and 3 away. Now, I'm not going to bother firing at the Corvette unless I have to. All the Corvettes are going that way. Trying to see if they've got Hedgehog mortars on the front of these ships. Doesn't appear to so, which is good. Right, so we fired at that. What have we got over there? That's another ship heading over there. We've got smoke on the horizon over there. Looks like it could potentially be a warship. And here's that cruiser. She's steaming up from our starboard side. And she looks like she's going fast. She is, of course... There we go. Oh no. Cruiser. A county class cruiser, there we go. Velocity, blooming fast. But yeah, I reckon there must be another sub in the area for these ships to be doing this crazy thing, because they haven't detected us, as far as I'm aware. We've remained quite quiet and at a distance, and no one's actually come towards us in the form of the Corvette escort ships to try and run us off. So yeah, I don't think we've alarmed them. She's doing 12 knots as well. She's at 2,500 kilometers and closing. Right. Let's see how this gets on. Right, good hit. There we go, she's gone, and that's our tonnage in one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 2 torpedo strikes and 10,000 tons of merchant shipping sunk in one go. Everything else is a Brucey bonus now. Fantastico. Right, that's going to scatter them even more. If they suspected there was a sub in the area, they now know there's a sub in the area. Okay, here's the sonar. I think this is the HMS Cumberland. Right, okay. We need to move, so we're not going to get run over by this ship. Right, snorkel down. Yeah, I want to fire some torpedoes at this cruiser now that we've got the free reign. But let's get out of her way to begin with. Right, we've actually reversed up, and she's gone to where our previous location was. But we're not there anymore. So she's 72 degrees and she's 752 meters in front. We don't actually know what speed. She may have changed speed since engaging. So let's just do a quick speed check, and then we'll send some torpedoes her way. Yeah. Oil tanker and a cruiser. That would be a nice way to start the patrol. I think she has slowed down. We had it clocked at 12 knots previously. Oh, 10 knots. I kind of missed the button a little bit. Right, so what we got? We've got T5, T3, T3, and a T3 with fat. So we've got 2 T3s with fat, I think. That's probably what we'll load up to begin with. Let's get them to 780 meters. 790 meters, that's fine. 11 meters. Dispersion, yeah. Tubes 2 and 4, fire. Right, these torpedoes should take no time at all to spin and speed their way towards the cruiser. Let's have a quick look to see if any of these escort ships are there. Yes, they're turning around and coming to have a look. So we've got 2 destroyers or corvettes over there coming. Potentially another one there. Yeah, corvette coming this way. We don't know. So if we get some hits on this cruiser, we may need to dive deep, or as deep as we can. Not sure what the water is here. And then sit quiet for a little bit. 20 seconds. Come on. Good hit. Something fell off a launch or something. 2 good hits. Brilliant. Serious damage. Fires, huge amount of fire erupting around the range finders and the gun controls. Yeah, going back to the sea gun there. Do you know what? I think that 2 might be enough for her. I think. Oh, it's slowing down. Oh no, she's. Ooh, I think. Go on, go on. You know you want to. I think we've got her. We've got her. Yep, she's gone. HMS Cumberland sent to the bottom of the Mediterranean by U-606. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. 2 good hits with 4 torpedoes. Twin hits on both. Now, with her sinking below, we got everyone is interested. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Time to dive. Take us deep. Make us quiet. Okay, we're being pinged. We're down here at 170 meters, just into the red. sonar pinging us away. There's quite a few ships coming towards us. Actually, if we come over here, use the hydrophone and I'll show you on the map what have we got in terms of escorts looking for us. Okay, so here we are then. We've got a number of destroyers and a couple of corvettes here as well, so 6 in total at the moment. We're going to make a turn up there to try and avoid this potential depth charge run he's going to make there. There's the other cruiser, the Dido class cruiser, on the edge of our hydrophone range, and another, I think that was the C2 or the Liberty style ship making a run for it. Another ship out there, not sure what that is. That will be the NA1 and that will be something else, the Empire style ship. But yeah, okay. Give it a bit of juice just to get out of the way. Oh, Hedgehog has been fired.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns hergeleitet.
Okay, we were able to dodge that depth charge run, and fortunately the Hedgehog mortars that they fired off first off. They've still got us on the sonar though. This is going to be the challenge. When they've got on sonar, it doesn't matter how quiet we are, they know where we are. So what we need to do, perhaps, is make some distance, come up to about 150 meters, maybe 130, drop a bold decoy, and then dive down and sit quietly, and hopefully they'll go after the decoy. Otherwise we could be in a bit of pickle. They're reloading the rear, or warming up the rear torpedo, which is not a good time to be doing this, boys. Yeah, can't get past it to the bold launcher. Right, okay, we'll let them sort that out, and then we'll be looking to come up with some sort of escape plan. Okay, we've got a corvette who is really pinging hard, knew where we were, and has been steamed to our location. We turned sharp to come down her port side, and she's been dropping depth charges like crazy trying to get us. I think we're just moving into the baffles now. Oh, there she is over there. Chevron's okay. Right, get to the launcher now, should we need it. Right, we keep turning behind her now that she's dropped her depth charges on that run. That's our best way of getting away from her so she doesn't lock us in. Right, a few hours later, thanks to the cover of darkness, we've managed to evade those. Just the last of them heading off down there behind us. We've managed to get away from the bulk of them and get enough distance so we can come up to periscope depth, get the snorkel up, get some fresh air in, and take a sigh of relief. Good. Right, so there was a couple of ships still in there worthy of a look. There was a Liberty, wasn't there? And although I didn't recognise the flag of the Liberty, so whether or not that was it was green, so I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it was something like Pakistan or was it Egypt? Possibly it was Egypt. Egypt had a green flag, I think, during the 1940s. Anyway, it was probably, well, we don't know if that's going to be a liable target or not. There was the Dido light cruiser there as well, but with all the escort destroyers, etc., you know, it's not worth going back. I think we'll leave them be, let them go on to whatever it is they want to do. We got their 2 prize ships, the oil tanker and the heavy cruiser. So I'm happy with our take from that raid. The light cruiser would be a nice to have, but it's not really that essential. And the other couple of merchant ships, well, they would be nice to haves, but really, it's 1944 now. Most of these destroyers have the Hedgehog mortar on the front, and bristling with depth charges as well. So we need to be a little bit more cautious in our approach from now on. Things have definitely got far trickier. The sonar is far better on the destroyers and corvettes as well. It's much more difficult to evade them. You've got to go into the red and then basically almost run parallel with them when they're doing a depth charge run and hide in the distortion and try and sneak away that way, you know, below the usual depth, and that's usually the best way to try and survive. But right, so we're going to make a little bit more distance, get some more clearance between us and them, and then we'll surface the boat and then we'll continue on to our patrol. Hi everyone, welcome back. The strong winds and poor weather that was promised has arrived, but not before we've managed to spot. Could this be part of the old sort of group that we saw? They've got a merchant ship sitting there with 2 escorts, which seems a little peculiar, doesn't it? That seems a bit overkill. So it's immediately piqued my interest. I'm actually thinking, do we try and target both these escort ships? Do we have any T5? We've got T5 there, T3, T3, T1. Okay, we've got T5 in the rear. So I wonder if I set up with maybe a T1 going fast to try and hit the first destroyer, try and hit the second destroyer in like an almost simultaneous attack, and then we'll try and pick off the merchant ship in the middle. Because we've completed our allotted target for the merchant tonnage, so while we're still looking to prioritise them, if we can neutralise the threat to us, which would be these escort ships, then we've got that kind of wiggle room to do that now. So they're closing in, unaware of us. So we're going to sit here quietly and see if we can take them out. Okay, is that a river corvette then? Looks like it, doesn't it? It's not an Isles. It's not whatever that is supposed to be. And it's not that. But we've moved into destroyers now. So yeah, it's got to be a river class. So we'll recognise that. Let's get a speed check. They're probably chilling out about 7 knots. Which seems to be the standard cruise speed of these allied shipping escorts. Yes, they do look mean there, don't they? Do not want to be angering these. If we can neutralise them straight away, then all the better. 7 knots, yeah, cool. Distance, pretty damn close. 2,000 meters. Okay, and she is 51 to starboard. Okay. Right. So let's get this T1 loaded. Turn right. Tube 4. Bye. Right, quickly, where's the other one? 7 knots. Course is 34. There you go. Distance 1700 meters. Right. T3 or T5? T3. And we keep the T5 just in case we miss. And then we'll have that as the panic. Fire and dive. Tube 3, fire. Right, we've got loading into a T1 and a T3. Okay. Good, right, 2 good hits. That one is sinking. And that one is sinking as well. Good, so, good double hit. Both escorts taken out. And now we've got this Empire Knight all on her own with no one to protect her. Now, the sea isn't too bad, so actually I'm going to risk... Oh, should we just... I suppose. Keep the guys nice and dry. No, let's get up on the deck gun and get a bit of practice with the deck gun. It's a bit choppy, a bit miserable, but, you know, we need to practice in all weathers. Surface the boat.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Okay, there she is. Shot into her bridge. That was never going to make it. Straight into the sea. Right, I've got a funny feeling. Is she turning towards us to ram us, maybe? That would be unfortunate. We do not want to get hit by a ram. So we will not do very well against that. Emboldened captain. I think, right, let's go and ram the buggers. I'd probably do the same, to be fair. You've got to think your 7,000-ton ship is going to come off a lot better than a... Oh, big wave. A puny little... What, less than 2,000 tons? The hull, the strength of a wet paper bag? Yeah. Just need to be careful. Right, although there's a fire, no damage seems to be really being recorded. No, she's decided to turn away from us. Right, we might need to get some armor piercing down the hull to get some water in, because she doesn't seem to be taking too much. My crew will be cursing me for sending her out in this weather. Oh, you can see the masts and cranes are all at sort of a jaunty angle. More fire starting. Right, let's switch to armor piercing. Let's get some down the hole. There you go, Waters Creek getting in now. As the waves rise, try and hit the red where the water level is. The water line. Yeah, that'll be beneath the waves. One more under that mast. Perfect. That should be a lot of water getting in there now. think she's gone. Let the flooding take over. Maybe put a few more explosives into her. Keep the fires going, make sure she doesn't slow down. Get the crews to abandon ship. They're still trying to fight it at the moment. There we go, fire on deck. Come on, abandon ship, boys. Abandon ship. Oh, bloody hell, that's a big word. You've done well, but it's time to leave. Ah, they're abandoning ship. Good stuff. There goes the final mast. We plunk. Right, stow the deck gun. She's gone. Good shooting, boys. Come in, have a warm drink, and get yourself dry. Right, so there goes the Empire Knight. Sent below, probably for another 7,000 tons. Happy days. Get the boys in, get them dry, and well, if this weather's not going to persist, we'll have a little look around for anything else, and then if not, oh, we've got some life rafts over here. Let's see if we can offer some assistance. So, 4 days later, we sail into La Spezia port on the 4th of June 1944. I'm sure nothing's about to happen and everything's fine. Campaign objective progressed. What are these? They're like little escort carriers. Battle of the Mediterranean. We must aid Italian naval forces in the Mediterranean and stop the Allied ships heading to Alexandria, which are essential to their war efforts in the African campaign. Well, that's probably gone now, but we're still fighting the good fight in the Mediterranean. Be good to get this one completed. We need just 8,300 and something tons to complete that phase 1 of the Battle of the Mediterranean, which would be good. We started off by sinking the Wave Premier. This ship was registered in Great Britain and was carrying oil from Alexandria to unknown destination port. Its gross registered tonnage was 12,282 tons. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The Empire Knight was sunk. This ship was registered in Great Britain and was carrying tea from Alexandria to unknown destination port. Gross registered tonnage was 2,865 tons. That's really gonna hurt. That'll kick them where it hurts. A loss of a ship of tea. What have we done? So there were the only 2 cargo ships we actually hit, or the trade ships that we hit. We were awarded with 16,000 cash and 100% reputation boost. Tonnage sunk was 15,147 tons of trade shipping. Time 16 days and 1 hour at sea. Distance travelled 6,468.4 kilometres. As described, we sunk the Wave Premier Wave class tanker for 12,282 tons. Then we sunk HMS Cumberland, a county class cruiser. Nice. Oh, very nice indeed. 2 river class corvettes, which were escorting Empire Knight, which we sunk for 2,865 tons. Nice. So we reached our patrol area. We sunk the minimum requirement of 10,000 tons of trade shipping, and we travelled 2,500 kilometres in our patrol zone, which is all good. Yeah. At sea for a few weeks, but yeah, 4th of June 1944. The map could change in the coming days, but yeah, it's quite slim pickings in the Mediterranean. It's a lot of time spent, but not many ships actually encountered. There was obviously that large convoy where we sunk, well, 2, and we let most of the other escort ships go. But I don't really want to spend my time sinking warships. If they're cruisers, then battleships, then yeah, sure, I'll have a go. But corvettes and destroyers, I've got no real interest, and we shouldn't really be doing it. That was just for the sake of risk aversion. I just wanted to have a nice, an easy go at the Empire Knight by doing a simultaneous attack on those 2 corvettes, which worked out very nicely indeed. So, June 44, things are about to change. Whether or not we stay in the Mediterranean much longer, I don't know, but we'll see how things evolve, and what we might find in the coming weeks is that the ports in France start to be closed to us. So, yeah, either we report back into the likes of Kiel or Wilhelmshaven, or back up to the Scandinavian ports up there. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think there's much scope for us here in the Mediterranean, and Europe will soon start to close its doors to us. So interesting in the coming months what happens to U-606 and the BDU in general. So we'll look forward to whatever comes our way, and we'll continue this next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you then. Bye bye.